Alrighty guys, as you can bring is another Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This is going to be part 2 of 2. If you guys are looking for part 1 for the standard edition, that will be linked in the description down below. Also, if you guys are looking for the pocket edition part 2, that will be linked in the description too. So go ahead and check that out. Since we last left off, I have gotten Buhan all the way up to friendship rank 10. Remember to get your friendship rank up to 10. It's going to help tremendously in terms of just buffing all of your stats right here. Right, his key resource speed's now at a nice 2,585 compared to prior to having any friendship rank, it was only at 2,462. And you will see that buff across all your stats. So the first fight we're going to be getting into is to the right of us right here, 3/5 stage against USS basically. There's multiple green units here, so I think it is wise to take out one of our blue units and sub in one of our red units, right? Because of the double yellows, we want to make sure that this purple cell is nice and protected. Bootinks will be getting the super attack title, of course. Alright, so for attack order, we're going to get Champa first, right? Because he is going to stun you at the start of turn 2, and then we'll go for Kefla. Kefla's an easy kill here, and honestly, I think we just go for the rest of the greens. We go for triple green into the Kale, and then hit at the very end. The reason why we go for hit at the very end is because he's going to mitigate one of your attacks, whether it be a strike arts or a blast arts, because of his green card. Very easy fight, only 3/5 stage. If you guys want to take out the hit earlier to ensure the protection of Cell, because hit did get a couple hits off right there, right? He didn't hit our Cell, but that's thanks to RNG. If you guys are scared of him attacking your Cell, you can take him out a little bit earlier. Alright, so next we have our 15th win streak bonus. It is going to be against a 5/5 stage against Sagas from the movies. There are multiple purple units here, so we're going to go ahead and just put our greens on the bench. Alright, so for attack order, we're going to do the standard thing here. We'll kill this Gohan before he transforms, Bojack before he supers us, double reds into Young Nappa, and then Super Saiyan 3 at the end. Very easy fight. A little bit sloppy with our super attacks there, I'm not going to lie to you guys. We ended up using our EXL right there, and since we do have him at friendship rank 10, he does attack faster than our Bootanks, so we should have utilized that a little bit better, but we still got the full kill, 3 million, we're okay. Alright, so next we're going straight above us, 5/5 stage. It is against Godkey, the double stunners. We do know how to deal with this. If you can get both of the stunners out of the way on round 1, amazing. You're doing perfectly fine. If you can't, then go for Whis. Alright, this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. Trying to go for something a little bit more risky. We do have a super attack with a red 21, so we're going to put her on the super attack tile. That way we can attack the Beerus first. We still will be getting a super attack with the Bootanks right here. We'll sub out the Kamiklo and the Fat Boo. Okay, so the 3 biggest threats on here, of course, we'll start off with Beerus, alright, and then go for Whis, Vegito Blue, and then we can easily take out the reds. We were just barely able to get the full kill, having to rely on the rush. I still think it's better to go after Whis first. If you guys are watching this and you're waiting for me to actually give the post commentary, go for Whis first and then the Beerus, and then I think it'll play out a little bit better. We still got the full kill. Cell did take a little bit of damage though. Alright, next fight is a 4/5 stage to the left of us. It is against another Saga, specifically the Fusion Reborn stage. And this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. Bootanks continuing to get that super attack tile. On rare occasions, we will go ahead and swap them out, but there's double purples here, so both of our greens will go ahead and be on backup. So the attack order, we have to get Ultra Gogeta first. That is a complete no-brainer. Remember, he does get special move gauge once you defeat his allies and stuff like that. Don't let him do that at all. Then we'll go ahead and go for the Pycon. We have to secure our purple cell, make sure he's nice and healthy and okay. And then we can go ahead and go for this purple Vegeta, the red Gogeta. We'll get this Janemba and then the red Janemba. Both of the Janembas do mitigate a blast card, and we're running a full blast team, so we're going to just save those guys for the end. That fight was ridiculously easy. The only hard-hitting unit that's on the enemy team there is the Ultra Gogeta. We did get the full kill, 4.4 million. I'm more than okay with that. Alright, next we do have another 4/5 stage to the left of us. Continuing in this direction, we have the Cell game stage. I am a little bit worried about this one because of the multiple greens. Alright, so this is the team formation we're looking at right here. Double purples, meaning both of our greens are going to be on backup. I know there's other type disadvantage units on our main team formation, but they're going to have more damage output than Fat Boo or the Buhan. Right, we do have super attacks coming out from Bootanks on the special move tile. Kamiklo is going to be able to get his during the fight. I don't think on the first turn, no, but during the fight, yes. And then this guy, he will also be getting his super attack during the second turn, so we should be fine. Alright, so for attack order here, we're going to get Yellow Cell out of the way because he does provide a lot of debuffs for his team, and then he also buffs their damage inflicted, right? So we want to get him out ASAP, and then right after him, we'll go for a green unit. Then we will go for a red unit to another green unit, and then we'll get the double purples at the very end. We're not running a green, so it's okay to save them for last. Okay, so that one was a little bit difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I expected it to be a little bit difficult. 5.9, almost got the 6 million. We still got the full kill, everyone's still in decent shape. Alright, so next one straight above us, 4th stage against the Ultra Vegito instead of the Gogeta this time around with the tag units. Alright, this is the team formation we're going to use here. I know there's only one purple on the enemy team, but because it's the tag duo, I want to go ahead and just try to have as much damage output against them as possible. We're going to keep our greens on backup. Alright, so this is going to sound a little bit risky, but since Red 21 does have a super attack available to her, we're going to go for Vegito first and then the tag droids. Like after the tag droids, I think we do have to go for the blue unit here into the tag duo, Broly, and then save MEY for the very end. So this is one of those fights where I did have to rely on the rush, and the tag droids actually did get to go ahead and get their tag ability off, where they swapped into the Android 18 side of things, so it was a little bit scary right there. We still got 6 million, we did get the full kill. We're still in good standing right here in terms of our HP and stuff like that. It's just, I think this is going to be the fight where you take the most amount of damage, I'm not going to lie to you guys. So the next fight we do have is in the middle right here, 4th stage for our 20th win streak bonus against powerful opponents. This is the team formation we're going to be using right here. Both of our greens are still on backup. Piccolo will be getting a super attack, as so will Boo Tanks, and so is his cell, but towards probably turn 3 or 4. Alright, so this one's a little bit more wonky right here, right? We need to get rid of these yellows because of our purple cell being on the board. So we'll go for this cell first because we also want to go ahead and get rid of his debuffs. Then we'll go for the tag droids, we'll get the other yellow out of the way, and then we do have to go for the double blues to go ahead and preserve our red 21, leaving the purple 21 for the very end. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, purple cell is kind of in the mud right now, which crazy to me is, I mean, look, he's at 50% HP, that's in the mud to me, but it's crazy that not even the yellows hit him. It was just a combination of the other units. Like I think Kid Buu hit him 2 times, purple 21 hit him a singular time, and he was already knocked down to below 50% HP. Obviously we recovered some of that because of winning the fight, but we still got 7.6 million full kill. Did have to rely on the rush. Another one of those fights where you're probably going to take some damage, but it's okay. We're in the last final fights. So the next one is to the right of us, 5th stage against GT. This is one of those breather fights. So this is the team formation we're going to use here. I don't think we need double heals just yet. Right? Cell's still at 51% HP. We'll go ahead, because if things get dire, we can do this, right? We can go ahead and just, boom, slap him into a heal sandwich. But that's for desperate measures only. You don't have to do that just yet. So we're gonna go ahead and just continue rocking it like this. So the first unit that we'll get out of the way here is the Super 17 actually, right? Again, we still gotta protect that, our perfect cell, the EX one. Then we'll get a green unit, we'll get a red unit into Pan. Pan is a very easy kill here. It's Real Dough and the Super Baby 2 at the very end. One of the easiest fights that you can ask for in this board right here. 9 million off of that. We barely took any damage. We are giving Cell some room to heal up right here too. It is actually optimal to, if you want to change the attack order, that's fine, but it is optimal to kill this Super 17 first, because this is the only unit in range of Super Baby 2's healing. So you get this unit out of the way, and the only unit that's going to be getting healed by Super Baby 2 is himself. That's why I'm free to just attack him last. Alright, so next we have another stage directly ahead of us, 5th stage against this, basically like a Sun Family stage with Android 13. Alright, so this is what I'm going to be using here. So Piccolo does have a super attack. If your Piccolo doesn't have a super attack available to him, swap him out for the Boo Tanks, or not the Boo Tanks, the Buhan, right? But since we do have that, we're going to go ahead and utilize that. He's going to be getting it on turn 1, since he is going to be getting the 20% plus the 3% you just get on default per turn. And then we also have the super attack with Boo Tanks. They're going to be both getting buffed, so that's 2 supers we have ready to go right there. And these, of course, these 3 are inseparable at the top. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the future Gohan first, and then I think we can actually one-shot this guy with Piccolo super attack. Remember, our attack order starts off with Red 21, and then it's the EXL, and then Boo Tanks, right? Those 3 will all be able to take out future Gohan, and then my Kamikolo will super attack the MEY. After those 2, we'll go ahead and get the Dragon Fist Goku into, we'll do double reds here, and then Super Saiyan 3 at the end. Alright guys, honestly that was a perfect run of that fight right there. 10.2 million is huge. Alright, the only regret that I have is we should actually put Kamikolo on the super attack tile, right? Especially for those of you that don't have Kamikolo at 14 stars fully maxed out on their Zenkai. We had 3 units attack the future Gohan and just left MEY all for the Kamikolo, right? So theoretically Piccolo would have gained more value from that special move tile. Alright, so next is a straight shot up, 4th stage right here against the Ultra Vegito alongside some reds. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to be using here. We're actually going to do something a little bit ratty, a little bit creative. So we're going to put this EXL on the key restore speed tile. That way he attacks Vegito first. We're going to attack Vegito first. Remember, he does have a counter against Blast Arts, right? So we're going to let him eat that. That way our red 21 can do as much damage as we can to him, right? Because if I would have just let it, if I have 21 right here, she's going to Blast Arts the Vegito first, and it's not going to do any damage because he's just going to go ahead and mitigate it. So we're going to go ahead and be a little bit tricky here, and we're going to go ahead and do it like this. So because of that, let's go ahead and get the Vegito first and then Tapion. It'll be a blessing if we can get Tapion on turn 1, but if we can't, that's okay. Then after him, we will go for this LF Cooler into a blue unit, Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, and Goku at the end. Alright, so that one was a little bit difficult. 10 million still, I'm very happy with that. We did get the full kill right there, but it did work out in our favor. Our strategy worked, so we did get a bunch of damage onto the Vegeta. We were not able to kill Tapion in turn 1, but it's okay, because RNG did bless us. He ended up using his green card onto our boot tanks. He gets a super move at the start of every fight anyways, so it was irrelevant that he did that. Next fight is a 5th stage ahead of us, and it's the same thing. We're going to go ahead and do a rinse and repeat here. And that key restore speed tile is still available to us, right? So we can go ahead and continue to let Cell just eat this, keep our same backup members right here, and we do have red 21 actually buffing up the boot tank super attack alongside the yellow tile buffing it up for us as well. Alright, so for attack order, again, we will go for that Vegito, and then instead of going for the Tapion, let's go for the EX Goku. We might be able to get him before he transforms, because our Buhan's going to get his super attack here as well, and then we can go for the Legends Limited Cooler. Of course, he's going to be one of those hard hitters, and then we can actually go for the Broly into Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, and then Tapion at the end. Alrighty guys, so unfortunately Tapion did cuck us there. Maybe we should have went for him second instead of the Buhan. We still got 12 million points off of that, but since we didn't go for Tapion on that first turn, we might have been able to kill him. I think it was still more worth to go for Goku there because of the Buhan super attack, but at the start of turn 2, he used his green card and RNG did not bless us. He ended up hitting our not our perfect cell, the second form Cell, when he had just built up his super attack. But either way, we are finally at the last fight, 5th stage against LOE. This is the team formation. This is our final team formation we'll be using. There's 3 purples, so obviously our greens will get no playtime here. Alright, so what I want to do here, I kind of want to get the support unit out of the way first, right? With the LF Frieza. And then we'll go for Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 because they have a ridiculously high key restore speed. And then we'll go ahead and get the LF Cooler, the Metal Cooler, Chilled, and then Mecha Frieza at the end. Alright, so that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this season. 16 million points, by the way. That is huge. We did get the full kill right there. Everyone is doing great. I think, honestly, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below before we go ahead and take a look at where we lie on the leaderboard. 110 million is fantastic. We didn't use Fat Boo a single time, right? Should we just stop bringing in Fat Boo? Do we not need 2 healers anymore? What do you guys think? I know he's our safety net and stuff like that. I will always recommend him if you guys do think we need the safety net. But I could easily put a yellow unit on here because a yellow unit probably would be really good in some of these situations right here, right? Definitely not for that stage specifically. But, like, for example, if I do in the future get Kid Boo, I probably would put him over Fat Boo instead, no? Let me know what you guys think. I'd always like to look at the #1 ranking player right here. Coming in with 160 million, we have a variation of Super Warriors. Oh my god. This team was a sleeper team for me too, because I don't think I put them in the guide video. This is a team that we have covered in previous ones, but just not in the most recent one. So we do have the EX Namek Goku, that's one of the MVPs, that's the healer, right? And this Goku, I mean not the Goku, this Namek Saga Krillin offering solar flares and whatnot. I really wish I could see this guy's run. Like, I want to know, did he have to use a healing tile for this? Because I feel like 1 healer is not enough for this team. But our final rank for the season, or not final rank, but our final rank as of the video is 1,373, which is amazing, right? Amazing, considering that we, once again, didn't run a Z tier unit, and we are still able to have easy access to that juicy 1000 ZC. Let me know in the comments down below. Did you guys rank higher than me? Did you guys rank lower than me? Did you guys use a different team than me? All of that good stuff, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoy the content, let me know by leaving a like and maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!